Good evening, everybody.
Welcome to At America TV. The holiday season is finally here, and we hope you are spending a wonderful time with your loved ones.
This year, At America will be celebrating its 10th anniversary. And as you may know, At America has worked to build bridges between the United States and Indonesia. Today, we will celebrate with our American friends over the last 10 years of performances and sharing our common interest.
We've all been missing being back at America. We hope with this look back, you can remember the wonderful times we spent together. Enjoy!
Indonesia and the United States are nations full of diverse cultures and myriad ethnicities. And despite all of these differences, there is a language that unifies all people that does not require any spoken vocabulary. That language is the universal language of art. Enjoy the performances.
Because I think that for me, a lot of times my dances are about some kind of turmoil or some kind of struggle that's going on. I can start out trying to make a happy dance. I've tried, right? But it always comes back to sort of wrestling with the shadow self. So there's sort of the light self, there's the shadow self, and psychologically. And I think that that is a fundamental struggle that goes on within everyone. And for some reason, I'm programmed to like explore it from lots of different perspectives.
We're gonna take a picture together. And also, we have a goodie bag for all the dancers. And inside is our special batik for each of our dancers. So please, if you can receive the token of appreciations from Ibu Naida.
Thank you. So, Mbak Dina, perhaps some of us haven't known what batik is, can you explain what batik is for the dancers or from Sudana?
Okay, so batik is our Indonesian heritage, and this batik motif is very special because it's our America batik. So it's a batik shirt for the guys, and for the girls, it's scarves.
So it reflects an Indonesian heritage, but with the sense of touch of America.
That's right. Okay, now can we take a photo, a group photo together?
And yeah.
Okay, let's give them another round of applause. Thank you for the very beautiful performance tonight. And thank you all for coming, and hope to see you guys at another At America event. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Kevin Locke and Wayne Silas Jr.
Terima kasih. Okay. Selamat sore. All right, so good to be back here at America. And we would like to start with a song to honor all of you. And since we're the guests, we've come from a long ways to be here in your country.
Okay, thank you so much. And as tradition, just like Ibu Mary Ellen has just said, we have this tradition of At America where all the speakers would take picture with our logo, At America's logo. So if you please come up on the stage.
All right, he's a math freak and of course a musician as well, creating content on his YouTube channel since 2009. Got a known production company, Noodle House Studio, and in 2011 he moved to Los Angeles where he lives and works, composing, producing, performing, and directing. Right now we got Kurt Hugo Schneider. Hi.
What's up? Thank you so much for having me.
He's an Indonesian singer, started his career and won the second season of Rising Star, a national singing competition back in 2017. And about songs and about album as well. I mean about producing. Jadi nggak menutup kemungkinan untuk kalian berdua sebenarnya berkolaborasi gitu.
Yeah.
We can make it real. I want to talk to my producer.
Awesome.
I tapi kan begini, biasanya kalau dua orang berkolaborasi, usually when two people collaborate with each other, it's because they admire of each other. Like I mean, Unmesh pasti punya hal yang dikagumi dari Kurt, and Kurt got something to admire from Unmesh as well. Kalau dari masing-masing nih, kalau dari Unmesh, apa yang ngebuat Unmesh tuh kagum sama musiknya Kurt?
Mainnya ya, Kurt tidak, tapi Kurt mengenakan lagunya, jadi kayak walaupun itu jadi kayak lagunya Unmesh, tapi Kurt membuat itu jadi rasanya Kurt. Jadi Kurt dia punya aransemen tersendiri yang jadi kayak apa namanya, ya itu Kurt banget gitu.
Jadi karakternya tetap berasa gitu ya?
Iya.
Oke. Kalau dari Kurt sendiri apa nih?
Nah, tentu saja suara Unmesh boleh setiap hari bangun dan bikin musik dan bikin lagu dan video untuk kalian. Jadi makasih.
Okay. Thank you very much for Kurt and also for Unmesh. Hope the best for the two of you, and hopefully from all of the requests for you guys to collaborate, it's gonna happen.
Amin.
I would love that. So I would seriously love that. Sounds great to me.
Okay. Thank you very much. So that was Kurt Hugo Schneider and of course Unmesh udah ngobrol-ngobrol barengan sama kita. Thank you very much. That was our discussion, leading in global music trends, how the internet has preserved Indonesian American artistic connection with Kurt Hugo Schneider and Unmesh. And now I'm gonna give it away to the MC, Jasmine. Take it away. Reza Kadi signing out. Thank you very much, Unmesh. Thank you very much, Kurt.
Without further ado, let's welcome Maria Sasha.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here in Jakarta, and it's a really huge pleasure to be here and see all of these beautiful young faces in the audience. I have been teaching a series of master classes here, and I think I've worked with some of you that are here in the audience. Hi. And I hope to work with the rest of you in the future. I was very happy to be invited to speak with you and give you an idea of my journey so far. And as you can see, I was born in Montana. It's a very beautiful, very rural area. And from there went on to perform on the stages of the world. So it's been quite a journey, as you might imagine. I wanted to begin with showing you a video of my three siblings and I. So not only have I been very blessed to have an international year, but I come from a family of dancers where my sister and my two brothers are also professional ballet dancers. We were all born in Montana. And to start, I'm just going to give you a little glimpse of that.
Hello, my name is Ewin. I'm from Jakarta. We meet people. I have the question about, did for adult have a special company for a performance?
I think it's probably something that's more local. So I think what happens is that ballet is becoming also very popular and people love to perform and go on stage. So I know in London, for example, there is, I think, a group of adult dancers who do performances sometimes, and they really love it, and they work on the show and the production. So I think it's more localized, whereas the ballet companies that are for professionals will be kind of international companies. I'm not sure if there's anything here in Indonesia at all, but probably something maybe in the US or, like I said, in London, because it's a little bit more established there, a little bit older. But maybe you could start your own.
think that, gosh, I don't know if I'll be very eloquent here. I think that it can be cathartic. Though I think I worry if I'm starting in a process, I worry about expecting it to be. Like I feel like in the creative process, I want to be really present with what it is becoming. And then keep asking myself, and we keep asking ourselves, are we getting to the heart of it? Are we getting to the heart of it? And if the answer is, I don't know, then we need to dig further. And so there's something about, I think, staying with the process, that's primary. Then maybe it will become cathartic and maybe it will be something else. But I think there certainly is, I definitely am, that catharsis is transformation, right? The thing is transforming, and I think I am interested in art that transforms. So I think we're willing to go there. But again, I think expecting it to go there is a little putting the cart before the horse or something like that. But it's a great question. Yeah, what did you have something to add?
No, I just want to say thank you for coming tonight. This is awesome. A great way to leave Jakarta, and really thank you so much for spending this hour and a half with us. We want to come back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Another common ground of forming partnership between Indonesia and the United States is technology. The United States is well known for its high-tech industry. Let's revisit some of these events with Defense Attaché for the U.S. Embassy Jakarta and the jet fighter simulation. Enjoy these experiences once again only at America.
Woo! All right. There's people in the United States Air Force that not only fly the airplane, but also maintain the airplane, support the aircraft. There's people that work communications. Do the best you can in whatever you're doing. Even in school or wherever you live, whatever you're doing, always try to do the best you can on whatever that is. It's very important. And one of them was the KC-10, and that's this big beast here. It weighed, max gross weight on that airplane is 590,000 pounds.
And at America, thank you for having us here and allowing Rich and I to tell our stories and the challenges that we overcame, both as pilots and now members of one of the largest defense contractors in the world. So you heard an awesome story from Rich, and I guess it's my turn. So around late 1970s, early 80s, I just told you guys my age, two journeys actually began.
Probably. So if you guys got questions.
Is it also used for the gunship in the
It definitely is. So the C-130 gunship aircraft, you could put 20 millimeter cannons on the aircraft. It could carry, they're called Hellfire missiles on the wings.
For us or not? Thanks, sir.
So, is it from him coming up from high school to become a pilot, whether lebih gampang mana atau once again sekali lagi boleh tepuk tangan untuk diri sendiri juga, silakan. And that's about it. I'm out. Have a good day, everybody.
This issue or the national security issue is the most important now that we are being discussed I think for the last 10 years in Indonesia, and now our parliamentary is discussing also the draft bill of the national security. And as we know that
terhadap apa yang kita sebut persepsi ancaman untuk Indonesia. Kalau kita sudah mengikuti apa yang disebut ancaman yang non tradisional, tapi juga kita harus juga menggali apakah mungkin ada yang menjadi prioritas. Kalau tidak salah itu ada 9 yang dianggap sebagai ancaman non tradisional itu. Menurut saya yang paling mendesak adalah 3 hal.
This is a great example of the partnership between the United States and Indonesia. Not only the partnership between our governments as represented by the individuals on this stage, but also the people-to-people contacts. You know, this is going out live streaming over video, so people outside this facility are actually able to watch this and learn from this and engage through Twitter and other things in an interaction along with us. I think it's a great example of how the second and third largest democracies in the world share things together, work on things together, and learn from each other. So thank you.
Mr. Aaron, first, tepuk tangan semuanya.
Saya dulu mau mengucapkan selamat datang ke At America. Ini pertama kali pernah ke sini? Pertama kali ya. Jadi nama saya Aaron. Saya pejabat di Kedutaan Besar Amerika di Indonesia. Saya
Mindy.
Yeah.
I want to ask, can we no chance chat? Can we chat with the what's Painter and Tumblr with our friend? Chat.
Chat.
Online.
Oh no.
Yes.
No, tidak ada chat. Can follow.
Yes.
Tapi tidak bisa chat.
Why? Why?
Chat. Well, chat.
Yes. Why?
Chat is on some social media and not on others. So social media not all the same. Yeah. So like Pinterest, really great for photo.
Who would love to see American Dangdut? 2 years ago, we shared the infectious music and exhilarating dance of American Dangdut by Pittsburgh-based Dangdut Cowboys and Fitri Carlina. But that wasn't the only collaborative event between Indonesians and Americans. Enjoy these glimpses back at some of our best collaborative moments.
Suara, oh penyanyinya
atas kehadirannya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan sekarang saya kembalikan ke MC dari Amerika. Terima kasih.
From A to infinity, we build a community to communicate and see.
Hi, Julie. Hello.
Selamat malam, everyone.
Oh,
Nice
you
to
can
be here
speak
with you.
Indonesian. Selamat malam. So, can you see the audience here?
So it took 6.5 years to go from this to this, based on our original presentation board. This was the competition entry that we provided. And before we knew it, we were standing in front of the big blue curtain at the Pentagon and describing our project for the press, and it was an incredibly nerve-wracking experience. But 6 years later, we were, we were done, and we had kind of become part of the Pentagon family at that point. So the Pentagon Memorial is located right directly in front of the side of the building that was impacted by the airplane. And as you may have seen in the video, the only reminder of what happened that day was this single charred stone with the date inscribed in it. And it's very far away from where the public can physically access. And so that charred stone would not even be able to be visited.
For the aesthetics, yeah.
And
Because
what about the drainage?
and this is like a swimming pool basically. You don't drain daily time to the sewerage of the city. You just drain it during the maintenance and so on. So the reflections, would be more like this one. So
Okay.
you cannot have this quality with non-water material. Yeah. By grass you cannot have this. You cannot see the sky. You cannot see. This is why I love water. Water is the cradle
If I
of
could
life.
just jump in, it's also interesting that you have such a beautiful body of water.
Selamat malam.
Welcome back to Ad America TV. My name is Maya. I'm one of the guides at Ad America, and we welcome our audience members joining us online.
Before was only 30 minutes, right? So, yeah. So hopefully that it will not impact so much on the, people will still, implement the social distancing rules, wearing masks if outdoors, so that, of course we need to, we need to live with it, right? So it's been 3 months and people need to get back to work and people need to make a living. But of course, I think with this outbreak, with this virus, we have already invested more than 60 million up to this date to about 125 startup companies that has been in the portfolio of Jumpstart.
So actually the amount of investment per startup companies are not that large, right? I mean, like it's few thousand $.
Yes, correct. It
Up
depends
to
on
$100,000 probably.
Yeah, right. That's correct. And one interesting, Baena, is also if you look at the video, the Embrace, the pet insurance, which
That's
is
the pet insurance.
yeah, which is basically in line. So this is what's great about the network, because what you're doing is actually maybe connected to someone else doing in other part of the world.
Yes.
Maybe a collaboration, which when I saw the video, I thought I was thinking about co-ID, right?
Yes, and of course, among our audience today, there are also some vetpreneurs. We call it veterinarian who turn into entrepreneurs.
Right. Okay.
Which they are our At America website. Thank you very much, Mas Gundo, for your time.
Thank you very much, Baena.
We will come back next week, with
next week
more
with
interesting and
Anchor
bigger
institution,
and capital market, of course.
And capital market. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, At America.
Thank you,
Go
At
back to-
America.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? How are you guys feeling so far? Pretty good? Amazing, amazing. Well, before I start, I just want to say thank you so much to Ad America and the whole entire team here for setting up this amazing event. It wouldn't be possible without all these great people behind me now, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for letting me come into your beautiful country and do this event for all of you guys. I'm so excited. I'm shaking. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. I love this. Unicorn? Okay. We got cool outfits and everything. All right, well, basically, I got like an hour to talk to you guys, so I figured I'd just kind of tell you guys a little bit about myself. Is that okay? Kind of describe how I got here today. Hi there, I remember you from the amusement park. All right, so I guess we'll start basically when I was born and kind of how I got to where I am right now. I was born in the small city of Seattle, Washington. She knows. And when I was about 3 years old, actually no, 6 years old, my cousin, Reese, he was diagnosed with a terrible illness that basically put him in the hospital for about 2 or 3 years. And he was my little cousin, so I wanted to be there with him the whole entire time. And so I got to go to a hospital basically for my young life for about 2 years in a row. And that's kind of where my compassion for people started, I think, is when I was in a hospital area with a lot of kids who weren't doing well in their lives and had a terrible sickness. And I got to see how they were dealing with all these terrible things happening with them and having a positive outlook no matter what happened to them. So being there in that hospital there when I was young kind of really helped me to realize that, like, regardless of the cards that you're dealt in life, it's not about what's dealt to you, it's about how you choose to handle it. And I think that we can all learn from those people that have hard times in life and have overcome them. And I've had a lot of hard times as well, and I'm sure you guys all have too. But I'm glad that we've all came here today to have some fun. I'm just so excited to be here. So this is amazing. At the castings, they all said, "Oh, we like you, but you look too like a boy. You look too young." Everyone kept telling me I look too young, I look too young, I look too young. So basically they said, come back in a few years, which I'm gonna come back next year, but they've been waiting for me to look older, so I've just been sitting there, right? And one of the designers, Dolce & Gabbana. Do you guys know who Dolce & Gabbana is? Yeah? So basically, I go into the Dolce & Gabbana like house, and the Dolce & Gabbana guys like Stefano and Dolce & Gabbana, whatever their names are standing there, and they say, "We love you, come be in our show." I said, "Great, I'll be in your show, that's so cool, right?" So I go to the rehearsal. They say, "Okay, perfect, great rehearsal, guys, we'll see you guys all tomorrow." And I wake up the next day to go to the Dolce & Gabbana show, and my agent calls me. And my agent says, "Frankie, I'm so sorry to tell you, but they canceled you." And I said, "What do you mean? This is some sick joke. Like, they told me yesterday to my face, 'I'll see you tomorrow.'" And they said, "Frankie, they think you look too young. I'm so sorry, but you will not be able to do it." And I had already posted a photo, like, for you guys, like, "I'm gonna walk the show." And I was like, oh my God, I gotta delete it now. Like, this is terrible. So what I learned from that was that regardless of how much you fail, it's not about the way that you failed or how hard you failed. It's about how you respond from it. And so what I did was I made sure that every single casting I went to after that, I was fully prepared. If I ever went and didn't book a job, I wouldn't ever be upset about it. And same with you. If you ever if you ever fail an exam or fail a class, just know that it's not about if you failed it or not, because, I mean, nobody's perfect. No one is perfect. Like, that's impossible to be perfect, right? Like, I think we're coming to a close of the Q&A, but now we're gonna go into the photo session about all that. So I'm gonna get my model on, my pose on for you guys. I can't wait to meet you all in the photo session. I think it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna go back right now, clean up my shirt, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, all right? Thank you guys so much for coming. And this has been such a good experience. Like, I love you guys so much.
America's motto is explore, experience, and express. We've explored the arts and cultures of our American friends. We've also explored their technologies, Now it's time to express ourselves through music. Enjoy these performances from Revoice, the Gabriel Stravelli Trio, and a special performance by the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet Band, Far East Edition.
Come, get ready, cause here we come. Get ready, cause here we come. Get ready, cause here we come. I never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Whenever I'm asked to make my dreams real, I tell them you do. You're out of sight, you're ready. So 3-5 from the well, look out, baby. Cause here I come. We say now. I'm bringing you a love string. So get ready. So get ready. Gonna try to make you love me too. So get ready. So get ready. Here I come. Get ready. Get ready. Cause here I come. Get ready. Cause here we come.
If you wanna play hide and seek with love on your mind,
It's alright. It's alright.
whatever it is, just do it as long as it pleases
Do
you.
it till you're satisfied. So isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute. Oh, I never thought love would be making you want as lovely as she. Isn't she lovely, made from love? Ba-da-doo-da-doo-day. Oh, isn't she pretty? And truly the angel's best. Oh, I'm so happy. So we are in heaven.
Just drop beats.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York on drums, Mr. Chesney Snow. From Rochester, New York, Mark Hasman. And from Los Angeles, California, Nate Towns. From Orlando, Florida, Roland Alexis. From United Chris from New York. Becky
You don't know what we see. Why don't you tell your listening free ride? Alright, free ride on a magic carpet ride. Bam!
I see you and it starts this flutter in my heart, this sense of joy awakening. You taught my heart to sing. When you are near to me, I hear a rhapsody, a symphony that's in full swing. You taught my heart to sing. I was blue and all alone. Then you heard my call. Now I found a love that I can give my all. For when I look at you, the sky is a brighter blue. I've got the world upon a string. For you, I'm running wild for the very first time. That's the cake of my childhood. Tasted of cotton candy, lemon, and lime. As only a child would. I'm running wild for the very first time. I was sitting in a pretty pink dress there upon my daddy's knee. He said, see that girlie in the mirror there? She can go and be whatever she wants to be. This world is your oyster. It's sitting in the palm of your hand. Don't worry, just jump in. As long as there is gravity, then I know that you will land. That's the cake of my childhood. Tasted of cotton candy, lemon, and lime. As only a child would. I'm running wild for the very first time. Take my word, little one, he said. You know someday some fool will try to school you. They'll put you down if they can. Tell you that the world belongs to a man. But you know just what to do. You show him all you got and tell him I can cook too. If you conceive it, then just believe it. You'll do well to go and give him hell. That's the cake of my childhood. Tasting of cotton candy. It's a real privilege to be able to share in other people's traditions. So.
Yeah. So you guys understand, right? Ngerti kan? I don't need to translate that. Do I need to translate? No, we're good? Okay. We have a couple of questions over there.
Apa kabar? Baik. Bersemangat ya. Saya Komandan Greg Adams, Atase Angkatan Laut Amerika Serikat di Kedutaan Amerika di Jakarta. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Lampunya digelapin dong. Gue mau nangis. I want to cry this. Appreciate where you are. Oh my heart. Oh my. Oke, sama-sama kita nyanyi. 1, 2, 3. I don't wanna talk about it. I would blow my heart if I stay, wants to leave it longer. Chill. For that, maybe we're old ahead and you cannot slip. Yeah, just move on up. Yeah, the peace you find into the sea full of beautiful people where there's only one kind. Hey, hush now, child, and don't you cry. You folks might understand you, yeah, by and by. Yeah, just move on now. Yeah, to your destination. Yeah, where you will find, hey, time to time, well, there's complications. Hey, oh. Break it away, Victor, come on, hey. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, oh, country road, take me
right back into our tour schedule all across the U.S.
Who inspired you and what's next?
And a lot of times they'll travel with us on the road, but they've taught us a lot about how to be strong and confident and loving and caring and kind. All these wonderful qualities, and hopefully we make them proud, and hopefully every day we try to be better and let the light come out.
Jadi jawabannya Nicole adalah pertama-tama yang paling menginspirasi ibunya dari setiap member Farewell Angelina ini karena sangat menyayangi, sangat penuh cinta seperti itu. Jadinya jangan lupa kita untuk selalu melakukan hal semuanya dalam hidup ini dengan cinta juga, dengan kasih, dengan elegance.
Why then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why? Oh, why can't I? Give some love for Farewell Angelina.
Give it up for Monita.
Emang lagi cantik. Hey sayangku, hari ini aku cantik, cantik bagai bidadari, bidadari di hatimu. Hey sayangku, perlakukanlah diriku seperti seorang ratu, ku ingin dimanjakanmu. Emang lagi cantik. Hey! Let's see some dance moves. Come on. Emang lagi cantik. Hey sayangku, hari ini aku cantik, cantik bagai bidadari, bidadari di hatimu. Hey sayangku, perlakukanlah diriku seperti seorang ratu, ku ingin dimanjakanmu. Emang lagi cantik. Emang lagi cantik.
That's it, folks. We hope you all had as much fun as we did. We hope to open soon and see you all here.
But in the meantime, if you ever need to see more discussions about shared interests between Indonesians and Americans, don't hesitate to visit our live stream channel at our website on www.atmerica.or.id. Also, don't forget to follow our social media at @atmerica. Goodbye, everybody. See you next year.